What's up, YouTube? This is Airborne Sapper coming at you with my Comic Con Revolution 2019 haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog video that I posted earlier before this. This is my haul video, and this is actually going to be what I picked up at Free Comic Book Day a couple months ago. I haven't had the time to post it because I just haven't had the time. But I want to show you what I picked up and what I had done at the con. Some pretty cool stuff. So, first, for just about the Comic Con Revolution 2019. So, this is the flyer that they had. It was on May 18th to the 19th. I believe this is the third year that they did it. So they're actually, they're getting better. I would have to say it is a smaller con, and they are getting better. Some things they have to work on, but for the most part, it is getting better. It is really getting better. It's in Ontario, California, for those who are not familiar. But even their pamphlet, I haven't been to any cons outside. So like New York Con, Emerald City Con, Amazing Con. So I don't know if they do the same thing, but one thing that I did like is how they had for the floor plan, they actually had the pictures right there of some of the people or where they're going to be. So I kind of like that idea. That was the first con that I ever went to. San Diego, I never went to, so they might have done it too. But I thought that was pretty tight. So let's go into first before the hauls and what happened. Let's go into the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like. So first off, shout out to Amanda Connor, awesome cover that she did with the comic flyer. So let's get into the things that I like. So the things that I did not like, and I'm not sure if this was on the cons part or the artist part, but a lot of people showed up that was not listed, and I don't know if you're like me, but I like to be prepared when I go to cons, and I don't like to see an artist that's there that I could have a book, or I could have had them do a commission, or I could have had them, I could have been waiting in line, rather than just showing up. So that's one of the things that kind of upset me. A lot of people showed up that was not even scheduled to be there, and it was kind of like frustrating because, we're trying to come prepared the best we can come. And just some random guy. I guess, like I said, I don't know if it's the con, or I don't know if it's the artist being like, hey, I'm going to show up to this con. I'm going to have a booth right here, and, I'm going to post up and see what happens. But just let us know so we can be prepared. There's an artist that actually showed up that I wanted to get a commission done by so bad. I'm probably going to run into him again, I'm pretty sure, because he's pretty local. But it's just, and maybe on his part too, because he didn't post it on his social media. But, I've seen a lot of artists there that wasn't supposed to be there. So, if they can help us out a little more, I know you're watching this, Comic Con Revolution. Get ready for 2020. But I think that was the main thing that I didn't like about it, is just that. They're doing great jobs on at least every year they have this one big person there, so hopefully they keep that going. This year was Mike Zeck. I've never met Mike Zeck before. I love his Punisher run, especially that first series, the solo series. You guys seen it, but I just love his artwork is just crazy. But yeah, I was so happy to meet him, and so I hope they continue to keep that coming. I hope they maybe instead of one they do more than one. But it was a good year. It was a good year, It was a really good year. Things that I did like, I like how it was low key. You know, the lines wasn't really crazy. I think Mike Zeck was the longest line that I actually waited in that first time, and really it was like an hour, you know, and that's really that's really not long. It's really not long. It was like an hour, maybe close to 2 hours. Actually, close to 2 hours, like an hour and 45 minutes. But that was because one guy had like literally a short box getting him signed stuff. But you know what? He got to make his money, so he charged them and he made his money. But besides that, the line was just really short. So that's what I like about Comic Con Revolution. It's really low key, just chill comic convention, you know. So yeah, I had a great time. I met up with Rig and his brother. Rig chilled with my brother. So we all just chilled together, you know, and went hunting, went to go get autographs, talked about comics, talked about things that are coming out, things that they're going to grab, things that they want to do. So it's always a good time chilling with Rig and his brother, especially when I got my brother there, you know, it's just like a big old clique just chilling. But yeah, I had a great time, and yeah, those are the goods and bads about the Free Comic Book Day 2019, which happened months ago. I should have been posted this, but I went to Comic Bug in Manhattan Beach, California, and this is a place that I have been before. I went there with my brother, and we got commissions by Anthony Ray Heights. He did my Ghost Rider, if you guys remember, and I had another commission done by O'Hara. He did my Magneto, I believe. So a great place. Love the store. So we went there because they were having a bunch of artists do commissions, and books were on sale. So I just wanted to switch up things. Normally I go to P Dots in Pasadena, California. He's still my homeboy. He put on a good show too. I know a lot of people that picked up some great books from him. But this year, I wanted to switch it up, so we went to Manhattan Beach, and it was dope. It was dope. We had a great time. So the things that I picked up at Free Comic Book Day was just basically some run fillers. I'm not really chasing any big keys right now, but I have a goal that I want to complete before 2019. So I'm trying to fill in my gaps for Deadpool. The main focus is basically the Joe Kelly, a little of the David Wade's run that I'm really interested in collecting. Some of the little short runs, like Night of the Living Deadpool. So some of those that I'm still collecting. I'm still getting my frame covers if I can find them. So yeah. But this is what I picked up over there. So this right here is Deadpool number 23. And then all these were like cover price. So it's just a really good deal. Just some old Deadpool. This is Deadpool number 11. It's Danny Wayans. So this is just great cover. Just a bunch of run fillers. This is Deadpool Agent of Weapon X. This is number 2. I already had number 1, so I didn't have to worry about that. This is number 3. And number 4. So I completed that little short saga. So I was really happy with that. This is the Night of the Living Deadpool. So this is written by Bunn. So this is just another great story. So that's 2, because I already have 1, and this is 4. So I think the only one I'm missing out of this run is 3. I know they have some variant covers, but I'm not really, hyped on picking those up until I complete the run, unless it's for $1. I pick them up. Yeah, so those are the comic books that I picked up from Comic Bug in Manhattan Beach, and it also came with like the free comic book. You get to pick about, I want to say, maybe like 10 out of the free comic book that they had out there. And then they threw in some stuff that they had in the past that they were trying to get rid of, like some a lot of DC stuff, Rebirth stuff. So They're like, you can get any of these Rebirth stuff, just how much? For free. Just give it to them, But, yeah, so they're tossing a lot of DC Rebirth. So if you guys see them in a giveaway bag, there you go. Nah, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, so they free comic books, and then they gave you some back issue stuff, which was pretty cool. Which was nice. It was nice, This is the kind of I'm upset, not upset, but I'm kind of cool that the way P-Dot does his free comic book day. I think if you spend like $5 or $10, you get all the free comics. That's it. And then everything in his store is like 50% off. So that's one of the takeaways that you give and take from Free Comic Book Day, But, you have to go there to explore, to check it out. But, yeah. So, all right, now we're going back to the con. So, I had some books I wanted to get signed. I had like, all right, I'm going to meet this person. I'm going to do this. I had my schedule, meet up with Rig, do his signings, go with him, so we got a plan. I had a plan. So a lot of the plan worked. So let's get into, first of all, yeah, let's get into the sign books. Okay? So the first book that I'm going to go over that I got signed was, it's from Nick Nurgle. I know I'm screwing his name up. He was an awesome, cool dude. He was there. He worked on a lot of the Deadpool Too Soon, and he actually worked on the homage cover from Deadpool 45. If you guys remember all the, the Amazing Spider-Man 300 cover swipe, Todd McFarlane. He actually did the Deadpool cover of that. So there was another artist too that was there called JJ Kirby. And he actually did one of the back issues in that series, because that whole 45 issue was a 3-story arc in the Death of Deadpool. So what was weird was I went back when I found out, because I went there for the weekend. So when I found out the JJ Kirby was going to be there, I went back to see if I had the homage cover to Spider-Man 300. I didn't have it. I mean, I had the regular cover with the Deadpool shooting the guns and the black and white in the background. I had the Howard the Duck issue that, Howard Duck with the airman standing behind him. I had the strip club cover, the Hasbro cover. Man, but I didn't have this 300 cover, so I was kind of bummed. My brother was like, "Hey, look, I have this cover," and I was like, "Dude, you can give me this cover?" He's like, "You know what? I don't care about it. I don't even collect Deadpool like that." And it was signed by Rob Liefeld too. So shout out to my brother. Thanks for hooking me up. So that was the first book I'm going to show. So it is actually, so this is the homage cover to Spider-Man 300 right here. And I think the only reason why he picked this up is because it was a homage cover to Spider-Man, because he's a big Spider-Man fan. So this right here, this is where it's signed by Rob Liefeld. And right here, JJ Kirby signed it right there. And then Todd cannot signed it. What is it, Rob? Yeah, Todd signed it. So his name is like right. Yeah, it's blurry. You're not gonna be able to see it. But yeah, he was pretty cool. He actually did some really good sketches. I have to say that. You can watch him sketch. You can tape him sketch. I think his wife was his table manager. He was telling me that he had a YouTube channel where he does sketches. He just sketch randomly stuff. So I had him sign that, and I also had him sign this, and this was Deadpool Too Soon, #1. So he did the coloring on that. So he signed right here, and every time I see like a black marker sign, I'll still say it. Yeah, every time I see a black marker sign, I think like, man, I wish Rig was there, because Rig would have been like, you know what, green would have looked good on that. I'm gonna give you my green, and just bam, and I would have had an awesome signature like Rick. But yeah, I gotta talk to Rick about his markers. But yeah, so I haven't signed those 2 books. He was an awesome, cool dude. I don't think. Did I get a picture? If I got a picture, I posted it up there, but I'm not sure because I didn't get too much pictures with the artist because of some of the things that happened during the just talking with him and stuff like that. When I went to JJ Kirby, he was cool, and I was gonna get a picture, but then he got bombarded by this other artist who was like, he had a booth, he was a big fan, and they started talking. So I don't want to be in the middle, like interrupt him and be like, hey man, I still want a picture. But yeah, so that's why I didn't get his picture with JJ Kirby, and I'm not sure if I got a picture with Todd. But he was an awesome, cool dude. I see him around a lot of cons, so I definitely might hit him up for a commission. I know I have the rest of the Deadpool too soon, so I might get him to sign some more books for me. So we'll see about that. So the next artist. All right, so this next artist has been an artist I've been trying to meet for a minute. This artist did create one of my favorite characters in Marvel history for me personally. It is Potasio. So Protasio. The last name kills me. But yeah, he also is a local artist. He's the creator of a Bishop. He did a lot of X-Men, a lot of some X Factor. He worked on a lot of X-Men. So just me growing up and seeing the X-Men and stuff like that, I just love X-Men. I love X-Men. Such a cool dude, man. He's such a cool dude. So I go to, and I don't know when they change this. So if you see some of my books, without giving it away. So some of my books, I'll show this book. Some of my books, I had them like this. I had them like this. I did a little, bar cutting, because I was watching Cholula Comics, and he was going over some stuff, and I was like, yo, that's a good idea, let me try it, because I know sometimes I'm struggling trying to hurry up to put my books in the bag. I don't want to destroy them because I got a long line behind me. So I was like, hey, let me try it. With this guy, do not do that. Do not do that, because I don't know if it's not for him, but his handler, which I believe is his wife, she is strictly business. She does not care how you feel. She just cares about moving the line, and protecting, I guess, her man. But she's strictly business. I'm not going to say she's mean, but she's strictly business. She's like the soup Nazi, She's like the soup Nazi. So I brought my books out, and she was like, we don't sign any books in bags. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I didn't know you were doing signatures, but okay. So I took my books out of the bag, right? So he was talking to the person ahead of me. And, I don't have a problem with artists talking a long time to someone who's, a fan of their work, and they're having a deep conversation. Go ahead, man. Talk. I'll sit here and watch you guys talk and chime in. And he was having a good he was having a good time talking to this person in front of me. And then his manager, I don't know if it was his wife, it's probably his wife, but his manager was like, hey, sit down. You got a long line. The line was like maybe 4 or 5 people. Like 4 or 5 people. Like he could have spent like 10, 15 more minutes. No one would have said anything, But he just came back and sat down, and he was like, how you doing? And he was just like so like hurt, like a little kid, and someone told him to go in the corner. I felt so bad for him, and I didn't want to be like, hey, do you mind if I get a picture? Because I knew he would have to put on a fake smile, and it wasn't going to be legit. But I felt so bad for him, man. Oh my God. I wish Rig was there. But yeah, I felt so bad for him because he's actually a nice guy. I'm pretty sure she is. Maybe she, she was just trying to keep it moving. But she didn't have to treat him like that, man. not in front of his people, man. But anyways, all right. So these are the books that I got signed by him. So I only got 3 books. Oh, actually, I only got 2 books. Only got 2 books signed from him. Signed both of them. Their first appearance of Bishop, X-Man 282. So he signed like right here. So like as you can see, like this is where like I had everyone's name, and she was like, "Nope, take that shit out." But yeah, this is another art. This is another one that I had him sign. So I had 2 copies. But yeah, I mean, I met him before. I know he's cool, but I felt bad. I felt bad for the bro, man. I just really felt bad for that guy. Amanda Connor was there with Jimmy, her husband. They're a cool couple. If you watch the blog, you can see that Jimmy was going around Artist Lane and Artist Alley, and he was talking to some of the artists, and the artists would come and be like, I love your work, and they would take pictures. He actually had a picture with Todd, so that was in the vlog. I don't know if you guys caught it, but yeah, but he was a pretty cool guy. He was like, I kind of felt bad for him too, because he was like, Amanda's running a little late, but if you have anything signed for me, then you guys can come ahead of the line and I'll sign them. Crickets. Crickets. And I had stuff for him to sign, but I wanted to see them both. So, just crickets. But he was like, he was like, hey, I'm out. I'm a stroll. So that's when I started walking and I seen him when I was filming. But they're really cool people. Both of them. Amanda's very friendly. Jimmy's really nice. They love to talk to you and conversate with you. I mean, those are the artists that we want to meet. Those are artists that we want to talk about your work and talk about what you're working on. Talk about whether you like it and talk about your dislikes. We want to pick your brain. We want to know stuff about you. Well, I do. But they were really cool. They were really, really, really cool. So for the book, so you're gonna see how I have this boxed up, but I'm actually gonna take this out. This is how it originally looks like. But I'm gonna take this out for you guys, so you guys can get the clear picture. Yo, Rick, I'm really gonna talk to you about your pins, man. Cause this, see, look, Amanda. Look how clean Amanda's look right there, right there. Bam. Jimmy. Amanda, she was ready. She had all types of colors. She was ready. She was ready to put in work. But yeah, I need to get my own pens, just like Greg, because I mean it's cool. No, it's not. I'm not gonna say it's cool. It's not cool. But yeah, Amanda just popped like that. So that was Deadpool 52. The first appearance of the twins, the 2 twins that are on the cover, those babies. But yeah, I'll keep it like right here. Yeah, had to get that signed by her. And this is another solo issue for Amanda Connor. She actually did a variant cover from the 4th volume of Deadpool 11, which was like probably my second favorite Deadpool run. It was the first Deadpool run that I read completely from first issue to 45. I really loved a lot of it. But yeah, she did this variant cover. So she signed it right here. So great. She was like, man, she's like, I haven't seen this cover in a while. I was like, yeah, you're probably not gonna see it for another 10 years. But yeah, she was awesome. She was awesome. Let's go with the next one. So I'll show you this right here. So Jimmy, I had Jimmy sign this. Jimmy did this in silver, man. So he killed this one. He did this one in silver, right here. A little with Bradstreet. So he did this. This is Deadpool number 55. And while I'm saying this, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let Rig say it. I'm not gonna say it because I know I'm probably gonna post this before Rig, so I'm not gonna say it. But yeah. You only see one signature on there, right? But anyways, let's get back to the SIGs. So the last person I got SIGs from was Mike Zeck. Now Mike Zeck was a incredible dude. He was awesome. He was talking to people. I think that's why his line was late or long, because he was talking to people. He was actually just engaging in conversations with people. Even like with Rig had a bunch of books, and he would talk to him, and he wouldn't mind what color he picked out. You know, so before I get into my books, this is what I wanted to say when I was looking at Jimmy's ink on my stuff. So Rig, I haven't told you this, but when we were helping you with your SIGs for Mike Zeck, I was talking to my brother about like how good you are with colors and making a match and choosing the right colors to, pop on a cover. And he was like, you know what? I'm doing that. I'm going to get all those colors and I'm going to do that with my signature. My brother said that, man. So we're going to have a long conversation at the next con. But yeah, Rig is really good with that. Probably, and a lot of people in the community are good with that. It's just not me. But so Mike Zeck. So, of course, I had to get him to sign this cover. This is the frame cover. Captain America, 323. Beautiful Mike Zeck cover. So, this will be the second frame cover that I have signed. Out of all the frame covers I have, this will be the second one. I believe I have the Spider-Man cover with the black suit. I had this Captain America also signed. Captain America number 8, classic cover, anniversary or annual Captain America, Wolverine and Cap, classic cover. So Mike Zeck signed it right there. That was awesome. And it's like, he was like, another Cap cover. And then I also had him sign this. I think this is the only... So you can get COAs. So this is the only COA that I actually got from him. And his handler was cool. His handler was actually a straight dealer. I was gonna actually pick up a $300 sketchbook or a $300 not sketchbook but cover that he did, but I'm happy the line shifted towards him, because if he would have had me for like 10 more minutes, I would have had that cover and showed it off to you. But this is the first solo. This is like the issue limited series, first one for Punisher. So I just love this cover. I really love this cover. I really wanted to get him a commission, or not a commission, but a remark. But he wasn't doing any remarks or commissions just because the line was too long, and it was so crazy. The line, they had to like cut it off at so many sections because even the staff was like, "Oh, we didn't know how big this guy was." I'm like, what? So I think the next day they moved him to another area because they didn't want to run into that problem. People were like lining up through the aisles booth. And this is the funny part, So people that have booth complain about other people's lines blocking their booth, and that's why they're not getting any business. And I can understand from their point, they paid for the spot, so they should get the spot so people can at least see them and they can be out there. But if that line wasn't there, would people actually still be coming to your booth? But anyways, that's not for me to say. But I also picked up this print from my boy, Too Sad. Oh no. But yeah, so I also got this Bishop print. And I really like this. I really like that it came in this plastic cover with a actual cardboard like piece to it. So like I don't have to put it in a top loader or anything. This is actually just fine how it is. So this is, and he signs all his prints right there in gold. Awesome print. I'm really happy to have it, and it was great, man. It was great. So Monopoly board. All right, so this is a Monopoly board. Now, before I get into the Monopoly board, let me show you the books that I picked up. All right, so let me show you the books that I picked up. So I tell the story after I show the books. All right, so this is a book that you get when you come in. You get the pamphlet from the con, and this is the Year of the Villains, DC #1. You get that for free. And these are some of the books I picked up. So this is, let me put this all in one. So my boy Evan always has his booth. I always go to see him. Just great guy. Talk to him, talk to his dad. Just chill. So I picked up some old Black Panther that I'm also trying to finish. Oh, this is Black Panther number 20. This is the beginning of Black Panther versus the KKK. I think this is the last part of the series that I needed, because I have that epic cover where Black Panther is uppercutting the guy with the KKK hoodie on. Woo! Love that cover. But yeah, so he had this. It was awesome. Happy to grab this. And he also, you guys know I love my cover swipes. You guys know I know my hip hop covers. I love my hip hop covers. And I also love music. So this is one cover that I did not have. So this is a Deadpool cover swipe from the Beatles cover. Awesome cover. Awesome cover. And the artist, So Young, he's always down here. So I'm surprised he actually didn't come to the con. But I'm pretty sure he's going to be at LA Con. So I might get him to sign that. Another one was Deadpool number 4. I believe this is part of the Joe Kelly run. So this is a cover that I did not have, and surprisingly happy to have it now. So let me talk about this, boys. All right. So you guys ever not even a con, but you ever be in a situation where you have like some little voice in your head saying, you know what? Nah, man. Do that. And you have some person be like, oh, you're a better person. Do the right thing. Well, I had this situation at this con. So I went to this booth, and this guy, I had like, got a good stack of books. I had some books, like 7 books. They're right here. And he's pricing them out. He was like, all right, yeah. You know what? These are cover price. I'll do $2 for each. I'm like, cool. So he was actually going through the books, going for himself before he handed me, like, so he was looking at some books, and I was like, hey, I wanted to know how much this was. So what he did was he put his books down. He picked up my books. He went through them. He was like, oh yeah, this is this much. He put down my books. He went to grab a bag, came back, grabbed my books, put the books that he was going over on top of my books, and put them in a bag and gave them to me. And I was walking away. I was like, I didn't actually see it, but when I was like, hey, my bag is really heavy. So I look in the bag, and it's all of the Civil War sketch covers, Michael Turner, all of them, a whole, like, they were actually taped together, and I think they wanted like $399 for them, like, for the set. And I was like, I'm past the booth, I'm like behind in the next row, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, so I'm thinking in my head, a part of me is like, hey man, it was their mistake, just taking a run. And another part of me was like, nah, don't do that, because something is going to come back and bite you in the ass. So, yeah, I went back and I returned the books. I returned the books. I was like, hey man, you actually put this in my bag. He looked at it. He was like, oh shit. Oh, thanks, man. And he like put them behind the counter where there should have been. I don't know what he was doing outside with them. But yeah, he didn't hook me up with no books. Nothing. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That what the con was like almost a month ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago. Some days I'm kicking myself in that, like, dude, why did you put those books back? But yeah, so that's what happened. That's what happened. I told Rick that. Rick was like, wow, dude. But I swear it was all of like Mike Turner's sketches. I was like, wow. He was like, Rick said, at least you can say you owned them for a little bit. But yeah. So all right, so this is the books. These are the books that I picked up from that booth. So this is Deadpool number 41. This is part of the run that I didn't have, so picked up that. Then you have Deadpool 39. Didn't have this cover or issue. Deadpool 35. So this is all the same run, the Joe Kelly run. And this is 30. This is 29. And this is What If Wolverine Battled Conan the Barbarian. This is What If number 16. So I'm also trying to pick up some of the What Ifs. Some of the What Ifs I can pass on, but that's a pretty cool story. So yeah. Wow, you know, it was one of those days. Today, it was the day I was kicking myself when I should have kept the books. But yeah. So let's get into the Monopoly board. So you guys know that I've been trying to get artists to sign the Monopoly board who worked on Deadpool. So I have been working on that, you know. So I think this con I actually did get I got three new additional SIGs on this. And this is what I like about stuff like this. And I'm pretty sure artists like this too, because they've been going nuts on this shit. They like to see different shit. They see books every day. They see posters or something like that, prints, whatever. But they like to see something crazy. And you know me, I'm a crazy type of dude. So they all were going nuts for this. And it was pretty cool. So I got Todd to actually, and you know what? I let them pick wherever they want to sign, you know? So I don't chain them up to a corner. They got free will with me. So, like I said, I got Todd to sign. So he signed right here by Deadpool. Right here. And then Jimmy was like, you know what? I'm going to sign in the go to jail spot. So he signed. Let me put this so you guys can see it. Right there. Go to jail. And man, oh man, Amanda killed it. Amanda, she was staring at this. She really liked this. So Amanda killed it so far. She's the #1 hitter on the board until someone knocks her off. But yeah, so she signed in the dumb luck section. And I hope Scotty Young doesn't get mad. Scotty Young got some other spots. But yeah, so yeah, she signed in a dumb luck. And look at the stuff. She went to work on this, man. So she signed it, then she did a lighter pink, then she did the stars and everything, man. Right by Scott, man. Right by Scott. So yeah, she killed it. She really did a good job. She really liked it. She thought it was awesome. She thought it was a good idea. So like when I start getting names, heavy hitters on here, not heavy hitters, but more names, it's going to be a joy to play this game. It's going to be, I played it once, but it's going to be more enjoyable just to be like, roll on. you know, Scotty Young and be like, ha, I remember when, whatever. But yeah, so that's what so those are all the books. Those are my experiences. It's got one more thing to do. Commissions. Okay, guys, I'm back with my book, my commission book. So the last time commission we checked, it was my Luke Cage sketch that I had done at Long Beach, WonderCon. Yeah, it was WonderCon. So I had like 4 more commissions done. So I did have some commissions at Free Comic Book Day, and they're all, one stands out among the most, but they're all. I was happy with all of them because, you know, Free Comic Book Day, they're sketches. They're really not commissions. So I wish I knew more about the artists, but I had this young lady do Miss Marvel, and she did Miss Marvel right there. Let me get right here for you guys. So you know what? She did a pretty good job. I was really happy with that. She was so nice. So she did a pretty good job. I give her that. Oh, two. Only had 2. Now this guy right here, man, this guy killed it. So 3 commissions. So this guy killed it. I told him that I wanted Old Man Logan. I was like, he's like, any special way? I was like, can you do him doing a cigar, smoking a cigar? He's like, yeah, I got you. And he went to work. He did an amazing job, man. I actually got this guy's card. So he didn't go to Comic-Con Revolution, but I think he's gonna go to LA Con. So I will hit him up for there. But this is what he did. 1, 2, 3, bam! Right there. Look at that. An amazing Old Man Logan. He actually went to work on that. He did an amazing job. Really got to give him credit. So, you know me, what I'm trying to do is, what I am going to do is I'm not going to have the same character featured on one page. So, like, if I do Old Man Logan, I can still do Wolverine. You know, if I do, like, Spider-Man in the, you know, Ditko suit, I can do, like, Spider-Man in the Spider-Man 29.9 suit. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to go for. So when I pick a character for someone to go off of, I'm not going to pick that character again. That's like Miss Marvel. I'm not going to do it. Now, Kamala Khan, I might do. But yeah, so that's where I'm going with this. And I'm actually proud that I'm making some dents in this. I'm making some dents in this. And I have an idea for a Spider-Man sketchbook, but I might say that for later. So alright, so this Skaka Blush is always in these cons. Actually, I think Comic-Con Revolution is the first con in Southern California that he did not attend in like 2 years. Like 2 years, he's always around these cons. So he told me over at the Free Comic Book Day he wasn't going to be there because he had somewhere to go. He had a prior engagement. So I was like, cool, I catch you in LA. He was like, bet, I'll be there. But I got a plan for this piece that he's working on for me. So I'll show you the first thing. So he drew Deadpool. And you guys already know I have a Deadpool. But he drew Deadpool. So this is what you guys are going to get. Me and him, we were talking for like an hour about what we wanted to do with this. So, you know, he's going to do it. I'm like Phil Jackson. He's like Kobe Bryant and Shaq and stuff. I'm Phil Jackson. But yeah, so we have a plan what we want to do with this. So that was all the sketches that I had done at Free Comic Book Day in Manhattan Beach, comic book. Shout out, great store. Check it out if you're in the area. So my last sketch, my last commission. This is my commission I got done at Comic-Con Revolution. This is, man, and this is. I'm sorry, this is the reason why I didn't want to post this on Instagram, because this sketch is too awesome. I'll post it later after this video, months in advance or whatever. But I did, my boy Ray Anthony Heights did this. This piece is crazy. And if you guys are not familiar with his work, this is the guy who did this to my, who just brought birth to my sketchbook right here. That was, he was one of the first ones. He was actually the second person to ever draw Bad Apple and then Ray Anthony Heights. So I was thinking, I was like, what I want him to do. I want him to do like something slick, but something sneaky, something like dark, but something smooth, So I was going over my head, talking to my brother. It finally came up. I was like, you know what? Do me Moon Knight. He was like, Moon Knight? Hell yeah. So he was happy about that. So before I show you the commissions, he actually hooked me up with some actual pages from the comic book. So this is from like Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, because he worked on that. So he hooked me up with some pages from there, because he had so many. So it's cool to have some more pages. I do have some pages from his own comic book, and some pages from Black Panther he did. But it's always to have some good pages from artists. So this is, man, he put in work. Alright, so this is the Moon Knight. And it's funny because, alright, so this is what he was, alright, so before, I'm sorry, I know I'm just drumming it along, because this is the last thing I'm going to show you. The video is already running like an hour, but I'm going to chop this down a lot. But he was telling me that he was working on, so it was supposed to be another guy, and then me, for the line, for the commissions, and he grabbed someone else's sketchbook thinking it was mine, and he did this thing for Moon Knight in the back, and in order for him to fix it, the guy originally wanted like a small piece, small little, Iceman, a small little Iceman, because he wanted the whole X-Man in the book. So in order for Ray Anthony Heights to fix it, he had to draw the whole page decked out, put in some work just to fix that small mistake. He blessed that guy's book. He blessed that guy's book. He showed me in the sketch that the guy was like, maybe like, he says like $40 sketch that he paid for. Man, he blessed his book. Like, it was crazy. He showed me and my brother the picture, and I think Rig showed Rig the picture. It was crazy what he did, because he made a mistake, and that's how cool he is. He was like, you know what? I messed up on your book. I'm going to hook you up. But all right, so let's get to it. So this is the Moon Knight that he did. Ready? Everyone close your eyes. Let's go. Damn, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my God. Look at that. Moon Knight, Ray Anthony Heights. Man, look at the whiteout uses, the shading. Damn. I'll just hold it like this for a while. Let you guys look at it. Bask in its glory. Go ahead. You guys good. Damn. I know, huh? Yeah. Cool. Alright, if you guys want to see more of that, pause it. Yo, so that was the piece that he did. He did an amazing job, like he always does. It's like I always know he's gonna do an amazing job. I don't know how great it's gonna be, but man, he killed it. He told me, he was like, I'm loving this dark vibe that you're giving me, this darkness. He did, Ghost Rider, Moon Knight. So now I got to think of another dark character to do that he can just go to work at. He's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Just amazing artist, amazing artist. Sorry I ran this video long. I know I did a lot of talking. Too much. More talking than showing. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm going to chop this down so it's not an hour long because I've been speaking too much. But again, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Stay tuned for more stuff. I got more videos to put out that I made a while ago. The CGC unboxing that I did, I have to post. But yes, this is Airborne Sapper. Comic fan, peace out. You guys have a good one. Take care. Bye.